Hey guys, it's Liz. Welcome to another episode of Plant One On Me, simple plant-based recipes. Today I'm going to teach you how to cook a roasted vegetable enchilada casserole. It is really yummy and it's not that hard, so I'm going to show you how to do it. By the way, I have a new cameraman today. It's my husband, so things might look a little bit different, but I think you'll still be able to learn the recipe. Okay, so just bear with us here. Okay, anyway. First ingredient I used was a half of a head of cauliflower, and I chopped it up. Next, I used some sweet potato, and I chopped it up to like 1-inch pieces until it equaled about 2 cups. Next, I took a medium zucchini, and I chopped that up in about the same size. Next, I chopped up a medium white onion. You could use red or white or whatever, it doesn't really matter. I like it chopped small. You could chop it how you like it. Next, I used some olive oil. In case you don't know what an olive oil bottle looks like, it looks like this. Next, I have somewhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon of cumin. I honestly didn't really measure it, but it's just some cumin, and you'll see how we're going to use that. And then some salt and pepper. And then over here we have some salsa. It's 2 1/4 cups of salsa, and then we have some, this is about maybe 2/3 cup of chopped cilantro. Next we have some corn tortillas that I sliced in half, and it's 9 or 10 tortillas. I think I used 10. Next, a can of black beans that I drained, still in the drainer. Next is 2 cups of fresh spinach. I use baby spinach. And lastly, we have some Mexican, vegan cheese that I got at Trader Joe's, and you could use whatever vegan cheese you like. So that is all of the ingredients, okay? So we're gonna start first by cooking the vegetables, hence the roasted vegetables. So I'm gonna put the cauliflower, these are just I have two cookie sheets. I don't know, I've kind of lost for words there. Cookie sheets. I'm just going to make these a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to put my sweet potato also on here. So I have 2 cookie sheets because I got lots of veggies. So one I'm going to do like this, and the other one will be my zucchini. So if you're not a zucchini fan, these veggies are very forgiving. If you prefer to use mushroom or bell pepper or something like that, then go do it. That's fine. And then these are my onions. So I'm just gonna kind of put them around on the cookie sheet like so. And then I am going to put a non-measured amount of olive oil. I would say maybe a tablespoon of each. Next, I'm going to take my cumin and just sprinkle that. Sometimes I don't measure because I just kind of see like how much it's going to take to cover it. I don't want to tell you a certain amount and then you're going to go, that's not enough, because some people are very exact in their cooking, unlike me. Okay, and finally, salt and pepper. So I just kind of do it in my hands. This is the salt. I don't want it to get crazy salty or anything. Okay, and pepper. There we go. Put some pepper on. And there you go. Good enough. Let me get my handy-dandy bamboo stick that I've used in every single video. And just, the technical word would be smush. Smush it around. Like so. Okay, so I'm just smushing, getting it all in the cumin and the olive oil and the salt and pepper. One just flew out onto the counter, that's okay. And same thing here, just smush it around, or whatever you would call this. This seems a little dry. I would use just a little more olive oil. Some people don't like oil, and I get that, so you could roast these dry if you wanted to. You might have a hard time getting the seasoning to stick, but I think maybe a little water might help it out. So if you're trying to watch your oil, then you can do that. Okay, anyhow, done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven, which I have preheated, and I am going to put it in for 30 minutes, okay? And when we come back, we're going to assemble in this puppy right here, okay? And I will show you how to do that, so see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so I took out the zucchini and onion, put it in a bowl, but my husband, also known as the cameraman, thinks I should show you me taking out the sweet potato and cauliflower. So anyway, that's what it looks like. I like these silicone baking mats. That's what these are. So these are kind of cool because then I could just throw it in the dishwasher when I'm done. So basically I'm just mixing these together because I'm going to use them to assemble my casserole. Let me see if this is super hot or can I pick it up? I'm going to try to pick it up. It's pretty hot. I don't want to scream on video because I don't want to scare anybody, you know, but okay. There we go. I have one of these glove things. I prefer not to burn myself. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so let's get this out of here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is the assembly part, okay? So here's how it goes. First, I'm going to put, I kept this in the measuring cup because I want to measure out. I'm going to put like half a cup so then I could see how much I put in. About a half a cup of salsa go in here. So I want to make sure you're seeing this. Make sure, cameraman, that nobody cares about me. Everybody just cares about the food at this point. I'll put a little bit more. There we go. So you want it enough to cover the bottom. Okay. Then you want to put these tortillas in here, and you want them to cover. I don't know what's the best way to do it. Maybe I'll keep going the same way. You want it to just cover up the salsa. Okay, so that's the way to do it. Okay, so when you've covered the salsa, you know that's enough. I'll do one more. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to put half of my beans in. You know, it's sort of half-ish. You know me, I don't really measure so much. So, and then I'm going to mix these veggies together because I have all of them. I just put them all in one bowl. Mix it up a little bit. So that's, again, it's zucchini, onion, cauliflower, sweet potato. I'm going to put about a third-ish in there. Okay. And I am going to take half of the spinach. Okay. And a third of the cheese. This is vegan cheese, guys. I don't eat dairy. You know, if you don't have exactly a third or the half or whatever I'm saying, the world will definitely not come to an end. Don't even worry about it, okay? Next layer, I'm gonna do the tortillas again. And I'm gonna press because I gotta fit a lot of stuff in here. So I wanna press it down. I think I was supposed to mix some of this into the cilantro, and I didn't. I mean the cilantro into the salsa. Guess what? I'll do it now. First layer, not so much cilantro. That's okay. I promise you, you would not even taste the difference. Okay. Anyway, good enough. All right. So then I'm going to put half of the salsa just in time because now it has cilantro. So half of whatever's left, which is sort of that amount. Spread it out. This is such good salsa. I get it at the farmer's market, and I really like it. The rest of the beans will go in here. No more beans. And half of the veg that's left. I should probably do it this way so you could actually see what I'm doing. Makes more sense. Just kind of spread it around. Try to keep it, I suggest you keep it in the pan if you can. And the rest of the spinach. You know, spinach is going to cook down to nothingness, so it might seem like a lot right now, but you know, it won't be a lot. And half of the cheese of what you got left. Okay, a little more right there. And then finally, press down again. You gotta press hard. That's why you gotta go to the gym, so you can press down hard on these things. Seems like it could use one more tortilla. Maybe I could spread them out a little bit. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. And then I'm going to put the rest of my salsa. And spread it around. Pressing down kind of hard. Seems like there should be more salsa over here. Okay. The rest of my veg will go on. Sorry. I'm being told that I should turn the bowl around, and that really makes a lot of sense. I think it doesn't like come naturally to me, you know? Okay, anyway, there we go. And the rest of the cheese will go on here. So I personally think it needs more cheese. What do you guys think? Hang on, I'm going to the refrigerator. I'm getting some cheese. I think it needs more. Bear with me here. This is the cheese I use. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's. Okay, anyway, I'll put a little, like, couple handfuls on. Okay. There we go. This is like a blend of cheese. And then, let's see, I like to cover it with parchment paper, which is right here. By the way, I put the oven on, before when we roasted the veggies, the oven was on 400. I changed it to 350 now because I wanted to be 350 for the casserole. So if you've seen other videos, I like to put parchment paper first before I put foil on because I don't want the foil touching my food. Hot foil in food is not good for you. If you're currently using foil that's touching your food, I suggest you don't do that. Okay, anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven for 20 minutes. And then I'll let it cool for like 10 minutes. And then finally I will put some cilantro on top and try to make it all, you know, fancy schmancy. So anyway, we'll be back in about 20 minutes to show you what it looks like coming out of the oven, okay? See you soon. Okay, here we go. All right, so I just took it out of the oven, super hot. And you know, don't serve it for maybe like 10 minutes or something. And then you would sprinkle some cilantro on there, unless you don't like cilantro. And there it is. So that is our roasted vegetable enchilada casserole. I hope you like it. I will put the recipe below this video, which is right next to the subscribe button. So make sure you're subscribed. Happy cooking.